Demi Lovato has finally revealed where things truly stand between her and Selena Gomez. And for fans who have followed their friendship for more than 2 decades, the update is both emotional and eye-opening. The story of Demi and Selena isn't just another celebrity friendship. It's one of the longest-running relationships in Hollywood that fans literally watched grow from childhood. From the early days of children's television to global superstardom, their bond has been filled with support, distance, misunderstandings, and now what appears to be a new level of understanding. The latest update came when Demi Lovato opened up during a recent podcast appearance in early 2026, where she reflected on her history with Selena Gomez and addressed the question that fans have been asking for years: are they still friends? Demi didn't avoid the topic. Instead, she spoke honestly about how their relationship has evolved over time. Demi explained that the connection she shares with Selena goes back to a time before fame, before the pressure of the entertainment industry, and before millions of people were watching their every move. According to Demi, that kind of history is something that never really disappears. To understand why this update is so significant, you have to go all the way back to the very beginning of their story. Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez first met when they were just kids working on the children's television show Barney and Friends. At the time, neither of them were global celebrities. They were simply two young girls with big dreams, learning how to act, sing, and perform in front of cameras for the first time. The two quickly became close friends on set. They spent long hours together rehearsing scenes, filming episodes, and bonding during breaks. For both of them, the experience of entering the entertainment industry at such a young age was overwhelming, and having someone their own age going through the exact same thing created a strong bond. Over time, that bond grew stronger. Even after their time on Barney ended, the friendship continued as both girls began building their careers. A few years later, the two friends found themselves once again rising through the ranks of the same industry. Selena Gomez landed her breakthrough role on Disney Channel hit series Wizards of Waverly Place, while Demi Lovato skyrocketed to fame after starring in the Disney Channel movie Camp Rock alongside the Jonas Brothers. During this period, fans loved seeing the two friends supporting each other publicly. They appeared together at events, posted videos together online, and talked about each other constantly in interviews. At one point, their friendship was considered one of the most iconic bonds in Disney Channel history. One of the most memorable moments came in 2009, when the two starred together in the Disney Channel film Princess Protection Program. In the movie, they played two girls from very different worlds who become close friends while trying to protect a royal princess from danger. Ironically, the story of that movie reflected their real-life relationship, two young women navigating the challenges of growing up while dealing with extraordinary circumstances. For a while, everything seemed perfect, but as both of their careers expanded and the pressures of fame intensified, things began to change. Being a child star often comes with enormous stress, and both Demi and Selena have spoken openly over the years about the struggles they faced behind the scenes. Demi Lovato, in particular, went through an extremely difficult period during the late 2000s and early 2010s. She later revealed that she was battling mental health issues, substance abuse problems, and the intense pressure of maintaining a public image while struggling privately. In 2010, Demi made the decision to enter treatment to focus on her health. The announcement shocked fans around the world. At the time, Selena expressed support publicly, saying she cared deeply about Demi and wanted the best for her. But even though Selena's support was clear, the two friends slowly began drifting apart as their lives moved in different directions. As the years passed, the distance between them became more noticeable. Fans began pointing out that the two rarely appeared together anymore. Social media interactions were minimal, and interviews mentioning each other became less frequent. Then came a moment that truly confirmed what many fans suspected. In 2020, Demi Lovato admitted during an interview that she and Selena Gomez were no longer particularly close. She explained that growing up sometimes means friendships change, even when there was no bad blood involved. Demi emphasized that there was still love there, but they simply weren't in regular contact anymore. For longtime fans, hearing that was difficult. After all, Demi and Selena's friendship had once symbolized something genuine in the entertainment world. It represented two young girls who grew up together while navigating fame. Still, the story didn't end there. Over the past few years, small moments have suggested that the relationship between Demi and Selena may not be as distant as people once believed. For example, when Selena Gomez became engaged to music producer Benny Blanco in late 2024, many celebrities congratulated her publicly. Among them was Demi Lovato, who reacted positively and expressed happiness for Selena. It was a brief moment, but fans immediately noticed. Around the same time, Selena also spoke kindly about former Disney Channel stars during an interview. She mentioned Demi among the people she was happy to see succeeding in their own paths. Those comments sparked speculation that the two women still had mutual respect for each other, even if their friendship had changed. Now, Demi's latest comments seem to confirm exactly that. During the podcast conversation in 2026, Demi reflected on the past with surprising warmth. She acknowledged that life had taken them in different directions, but made it clear that she still values the history they share. Demi explained that when you grow up with someone, especially during childhood, the connection becomes part of who you are. It's not something that disappears just because time passes. She also talked about how being young in the entertainment industry can create complicated situations that people on the outside might not fully understand. Fame, pressure, public scrutiny, and personal struggles all play a role in shaping relationships. And in many ways, that's exactly what happened with Demi and Selena. Both were trying to figure out their identities while the entire world was watching. Demi was battling addiction and mental health challenges. Selena was dealing with her own health issues, including lupus and later a kidney transplant. Each of them faced enormous personal challenges while continuing to maintain careers in music, film, and television. Looking back, it's easy to understand why their friendship may have evolved. But what stood out most about Demi's latest comments was the absence of bitterness. Instead of focusing on distance or misunderstandings, Demi spoke about appreciation. She acknowledged that Selena was an important part of her childhood, and those memories still matter to her today. For fans who grew up watching them together, that perspective was incredibly meaningful. The internet quickly reacted to Demi's comments. On social media platforms, fans began sharing clips from the podcast interview alongside old photos and videos of the two stars during their Disney years. Some fans described the update as closure, while others said it gave them hope that the two might reconnect more openly someday. Others simply appreciated the maturity both women have shown over the years. After all, not every friendship is meant to stay the same forever. Sometimes relationships evolve into something quieter but still meaningful. Meanwhile, both Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez are currently thriving in their personal and professional lives. Demi Lovato entered a new chapter when she married musician Jordan Jutes Lutz in May 2025. The couple had been together for several years before tying the knot, and Demi has described their relationship as one of the healthiest and happiest periods of her life. Professionally, Demi continues to focus on music. Her 9th studio album, titled It's Not That Deep, was released in October 2025 and showcased a more mature, confident version of the artist fans have watched grow up over the years. Selena Gomez has also been experiencing major success. She continues to balance multiple roles as a singer, actress, producer, and entrepreneur. Her beauty brand, Rare Beauty, has become one of the most successful celebrity brands in the industry, and she remains one of the most followed figures on social media. Her engagement to Benny Blanco also marked a significant moment in her personal life, with fans celebrating the news across the internet. Despite their separate paths, the shared history between Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez remains something unique. Very few friendships in Hollywood begin before fame and survive through decades of personal change. Even fewer unfold in front of millions of people, and that's why Demi's latest comments matter so much. They remind fans that the story of their friendship isn't defined by headlines about distance or rumors of drama. Instead, it's defined by the reality that sometimes two people can grow apart while still appreciating what they once meant to each other. It's a more mature, honest version of friendship. Not necessarily the inseparable bond fans remember from Disney Channel days, but something deeper, an understanding built on shared history. And who knows, in Hollywood, reunions happen all the time. fans are already imagining what it would be like if Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez ever collaborated again, whether through music, a TV appearance, or even just a simple public reunion. Even a single photo of the two together would send the internet into a frenzy. But for now, Demi's words have already given fans something meaningful. They've given clarity, they've given perspective, and most importantly, they've shown that despite everything that has happened over the years, the story between Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez isn't one of resentment or rivalry. It's a story about growing up, facing challenges, and learning to appreciate the past while moving forward. And for fans who have been following their journey since childhood, that might be the most powerful update of all. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.